Bonjour everyone, Pantoufleee here today for a new and exciting video in which we're going to discuss about what's coming soon into the game, because World of Tanks Blitz official channel just released quite a juicy teaser for us to be entertained. So let's not lose too much time. We are going to take a look at it, and after we are going to decompose it frame by frame for us to understand what there is to understand. Let's go.
Можно меня вот это вот? Спасибо большое.
Okay, now guys, we're gonna take a look a second time, pausing whenever it's needed for me to tell you everything there is to know about the upcoming tanks and upcoming stuffs in general into the game. So let's go.
Можно меня вот это вот? Спасибо большое.
The first big news is about the T123 getting a legendary camouflage, and it's possibly going to be named Worthy, so T123 Worthy, and you see a sneak peek of that camo right there. It looks historical, to be fair, in my opinion, except maybe for the tracks that you're going to see just after right there, but still, I'm thanking Wargaming not to do a stupid Hot Wheels camo. The second big thing Wargaming is teasing us with is the VK168-01P being in a free-to-play event. And yes, I'm saying free-to-play because I'm not expecting you to pay for that tank, simply because Wargaming knows that tank is not the most popular and definitely not one of the strongest on the battlefield at tier 8, which implies that this event will be free-to-play. Yes, the VK168 is definitely not a good challenger in regular battles, but when it comes to mad games, uprising, and all those kind of game modes, it's quite a juicy one to get. On top of that, if you see right below the VK168, there is a little bit of a weird reward, but also a background image, possibly for the new event. We don't know yet what it's for, but I'm expecting it to be an attachment, maybe to be made on the VK168, maybe something like a fuel holder at the back of the tank. That would be insane. So yeah, maybe we're going to be able to see that. Something that already has been announced for the 8.1 update, the Vickers line is going to be implemented with the high-definition graphics. The fact that right after showing the Vickers line that should be implemented with high-definition graphic in the 8.1 update, Wargaming straight tell us about the upcoming premiums here. For example, you're taking a look at the Kampfpanzer 50-ton, which is a tier 10 premium German tank and a medium one. It means that probably we will be able to get those tanks in the 8.1 update. So the Kampfpanzer, the Super Hellcat, but also, and not the most important one, the Bretagne Panther. During their video, Wargaming is also teasing us on the upcoming Battlepass tank that you can see right there. It should be available in August, and yeah, it looks like a tank that went directly into the deep abyss of water or oceans, if you prefer. This tank you saw is based on this one, the VK30-01D, so it's basically gonna be a premium version of that tank you're seeing right now. Is it gonna be better or worse? We will see in August. Something else to add about the Battle Pass, the Tier 4 reward we commonly have is going to be the Valentine 2. It's a Russian tier 4 tank, and you know what, I'm gonna move a little bit my camera so you can see. It's this tank right there. It's basically the equivalent of the Matilda but Russian, with a little bit of less armor, but still it's quite a good reward. But yeah, it's gonna flood the tier 4 matchmaking with this tank, which is quite hard to be penetrated by newbies in front, frontal armor, but on the side it's quite easy. And another really important thing to notice is that unlike the previous Battle Pass, it seems like Wargaming upgraded a little bit this one, simply because, as you can see, you can open some containers right at the end of the Battle Pass to get some juicy rewards. We don't know yet about the currency you will need to get it, but hopefully it's not going to be the hardest to get. It seems like this Battle Pass is going to be among the best one to acquire, simply because when you take a look at the crate and what it gives you, it seems like you're able to get some parts of certificates to get some juicy premium tank. On top of that, if you take a closer look on the right, you see that there is part of certificate for the agent, which implies that Wargaming is putting back the previous Battle Pass tanks back to sale, which is the first time they're going to do it since the beginning of Battle Pass. The best thing out of those crates are possibly the rewards we're taking a look at right now. Despite the fact that Wargaming seems to put parts of certificates for a lot of tanks, like coming from the Battle Pass, but also already existing into the game, on top of that, we have the possibility of getting really good premium tanks. For example, the Progetto 46, which is one of the most broken tanks at Tier 8, the AMX M449, a French heavy Tier 8 tank, the Su-130 PM also, that is a Tier 8 Russian tank destroyer, and finally and most importantly the AE Phase 1, a brand new Tier 9 heavy American tank and a collectible one. On top of everything we've seen, it seems like Wargaming finally updated their game with a new map. This one is already available in World of Tanks PC. I guess there are some inspirations, even if both the maps are not going to be the same. But on top of that, I feel like this is going to be a map specialized for heavy tanks, and that's for the best because for the moment, the mediums seem to rule the game. And another cool feature is that the Lorraine 40-ton finally gets its legendary camouflage called Intrépide, or Reckless in French, so it's probably going to change the name from Lorraine 40-ton to Lorraine 40-ton Intrépide. Finally, last but not least, we get the 60 TP Lewandowski coming into the game. This tank had been waiting for so long to be implemented. I talked a lot of time about that tank. Every single YouTuber talked about it, and it's simply here to take the position of the E100 because that tank features the exact same gun as an E100 but has a way better turret. So I'm expecting that tank to hit the game and completely destroy the purpose of the E100. So hopefully Wargaming will do something by literally buffing the 100 or make the 60 Lewandowski through its statistics not less performing, but performing in a different way than the 100 does. If you enjoyed that video, feel free to subscribe, like and share, and that's it for today. Bye guys.